Meter maids, bikies, and one of the best damn retail events in the country. That's what the Gold Coast is known for. Retail Global is coming up on the 29th to the 31st of March and features amazing speakers from e-commerce leaders like Amazon, Kogan, and Booktopia. But the best part is catching up with some of the greatest people in e-commerce. I'm going to be putting on my budgie smugglers and heading down there, and I hope to see you there too. Tickets for the 3-day festival start at $450 and are still available over at retailglobal.com.au. That's retailglobal.com.au. Get your ticket, drop me a note. I'd love to see you there. Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous guests of Add to Cart where we ask them 5 quick questions to understand more about them and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get through your Friday. Today's Checkout episode features Rhys Furner from Shopify. Rhys is the head of partnerships for Shopify Plus and was one of the first handful of Shopify employees when they first landed on Australian shores. Rhys gives us a great view inside the fast-growing world of Shopify. Rhys Furner, welcome to The Checkout. Here we're going to ask you 5 quick questions to understand more about you. Number 1, what is the weirdest thing you've ever bought online?
I recently bought an LED light with a sensor that's attached to the toilet for the kids at night, and it lights up the whole toilet in different colours, and it's pretty cool but super weird. So I'd say that's the weirdest one at the moment.
When does it light up?
So it's got a sensor on it, so it detects movement. So in the night, if my kids get up and need to go to the toilet, it detects the movement, turns the light on, and they can easily find where they need to go, which having boys, it's important that they know where they need to go.
Well, that was the direction I thought you were going down, that it lights up when you hit a target of some sort, and it encourages clean peeing.
There's a product idea.
All right, number 2, who is your favourite retailer?
Hard for me to go past Culture Kings. I think Simon and the team there have just done such a great job. It's incredibly unique. Even walking around Brooklyn, you still don't see streetwear retailers like Culture Kings. So have to give them a plug. I think they're a phenomenal brand and they do really cool stuff.
Anything specific that they do that you just puts them a mile above?
In-store experience, it's just like no other. You walk in there and the vibe is just unreal between the DJs, the barbers, just the store layout, the basketball ring. Like they're so well connected to the culture of their fans and the community around it. I just think that experience is unlike anything I've experienced before. I've been in a Supreme pop-up in Brooklyn, which was pretty cool. I feel like Culture Kings just do such a great job with that in-store experience.
Great example. Number 3, which retail fad do you wish was history?
RFPs.
And if you want to know more about Rhys's thoughts on that, you can go back to the episode with Rhys where we talk about that, but also the alternative to RFPs, which are much more future-focused.
100%.
Will you answer an RFP if you get requested to do one?
We do them just because, the reality is it's part of the space that we play in. But we try to kind of get, I guess, the brands and retailers into that future mindset around, okay, we've got a bit of a checklist here, but here's the things that we think this is missing. And provided that the retailers, kind of very open to going, oh, yeah, okay, that sounds really interesting. We hadn't considered that. Then we'll, really push forward. But when it's just the checklist, it does make it difficult because you just don't feel like you're getting to the right outcome for the brand, which is a bit soul-destroying as a vendor at times.
I love that chat that we had around that. So that was a standout from our conversation. So I encourage people who are in the RFP mindset or about to look for their next platform to have a listen to Rhys's view on that. Number 4, can you recommend a book or a podcast that our listeners should immediately get into?
One of my favourite books on leadership is High Output Management by Andy Grove, ex-Intel, just phenomenal read. It's a little bit old now, but I've certainly learned a lot about leadership through that book, so I would highly recommend that to anyone that's kind of building and scaling teams. A great podcast, though, that I have to slip in, which I absolutely loved, was The End of the World by Josh Clark. Really interesting podcast series, which it sits outside of the world in which we work, but just super interesting for anyone that wants to know about all of the challenges humanity faces.
Wow. Okay. That sounds big.
It is big. Super interesting.
Awesome. Good tips. Last one I've got for you, Rhys. Finish this sentence. The future of retail is? Already
here, so stop wasting time.
Oh, get on with it. Give this guy an RFP and get on with it.
We're so future. It's really interesting, and we do need to think of the future, no doubt about it. Like we have to be future minded in how we make a lot of decisions. But there's so much great technology out there. And don't get caught planning for war in the tent. Sometimes you've got to get out there and start swinging. And I think that we need to move fast. The consumers are moving very, very quickly. We've got to keep up.
I think it's a great point. It's there's so much opportunity out there. You're never going to be able to do everything that's already out there, let alone what's coming. So just get in and get done.
100%.
Rhys Furner, thanks for joining me on The Checkout. If you want to check out our longer form conversation with Rhys, go back a couple of episodes and check that out.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks, Bushy.
To hear more from Rhys, jump back into episode 39, where we speak with him about his Australian retail observations over the Black Friday sale period. He gives us a bit of a behind the scenes on the Shopify recruitment process, and he shares how his mum is the inspiration behind him helping other entrepreneurs. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep adding to cart.